My name is Diaz from Roland, and today I'm going to show you how to take a song that you've created inside the Fantom and export it as a WAV file. Alright, let's get started. So with the Roland Fantom being an amazing keyboard workstation, one of the key tasks that we are going to ask it to do is create songs. So we're going to take a look at a song that's already been pre-done inside the Fantom, and we're going to export that song as a WAV file. So if we look at the top of the Fantom, we can see the scene section. I'm going to use a scene that already has a song inside it, this song called Feeling You. Now if we were to press play, it sounds something like this. Now we have to figure out how to get it out of here. Now there's a couple of ways that we can do this. One way is to take the song and play it out of the Fantom using the Fantom as a USB audio MIDI interface into your favorite DAW, which we will do in the next video. But this way, we're going to do it right to a USB thumb drive. Alright, so let's get started. So I already have my thumb drive. I've already pre-formatted it, and I'm going to go ahead and just plug it into the back of the Fantom. So let's do that now. Now that I have the USB thumb drive plugged into the Fantom, I'm going to take a look at my sampler section of the Fantom. So on this side of the Fantom, I do have a sampler that I can use, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead, and I could just hit sampling, but let's take a look within the samples and choose where I want to put this sample. So I'm going to press and hold Shift and hit sampling, and here's where I can see all of my banks. I have 4 banks of 16, and I'm going to just designate bank 4, and maybe 16. I'm going to use that. Let me see if we have anything on there. Which we do, but that's okay because that's what I want to do. So I'm going to press sampling, and it's going to warn me a sample already exists. Well, I kind of designated bank 4, pad 16 to be where I go ahead and export my songs. So let's go ahead and say OK. Now as you can see, the sampling standby window comes up, and I have a couple more options. So let's take a look at these options. One is sampling mode. Within sampling mode, I can choose whether I want to sample the keyboard plus the input, just the keyboard, or just the input if I'm bringing external audio. But in this example, I'm going to go ahead and just put sampling mode in keyboard because I'm technically going to resample the song that's inside the Fantom. Press OK. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the auto trigger that's available inside the Fantom. Auto trigger level is at 5, which is fine. Now I'm going to press the knob down and select auto trigger. Now all I have to do is press play, and the Fantom will automatically start sampling my song. Now normally I would let the song play out, but in this example I press the knob that is designated for stop. Now that we have our sample, let's take a look at some of the editing options available to us. So I'm going to press Sample Utility. And since I want to go ahead and just export this out as a WAV file, before I do that, I'm going to cursor down or touch the screen, and I am going to normalize my sample. Now that my sample has been normalized, let's go back to Sample Utility and see what other options we have. So I'm going to press Sample Utility, and at this point I'm going to go ahead and rename my song. So I'll press Select, and I might clear all, and I might call this Song 1. And then I'll press OK. Now that I've normalized my sample and I've renamed my sample, let's go back to Sample Utility one more time, and let's export it as a WAV. Yes, I am sure. And at this point, the Fantom is going to export that sampled WAV file, that sampled song, directly to my USB thumb drive. Once it is complete, I can go ahead and take out my USB thumb drive and put it in my computer or play it in the car, and so I can listen to my songs anywhere. So once again, my name is Ed Diaz. This is the Roland Fantom. Make sure and check out Kraft for all the amazing bundles. You guys take care.